Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the video. Looks like I gotta make a slight adjustment here on my green screen. I'm not sure why it's a little bit funky, but it is. Let's see what that looks like. A little better. Get a breeze behind the curtain, that's the problem. Oh well. There's my girl. You like the background? This is my new house. What do you think? I've been wondering where you've been, girl. This is my house, courtesy of my green screen. Everyone likes this background. That's why I've been running it lately. I haven't seen you in weeks. What's up, Ken? How you doing, buddy? Working school, kicking your butt, huh? Everything kicks my butt lately. Excuse me. I've been hoping you'd join my YouTube membership. It's not very much. It's only $2.99 a month. Ain't I worth it? On YouTube, by the subscribe button, there's a button that says join. Aunt Nancy joined it. And I think Michaela, Kylie, and Kirsten are going to join it. And you don't have to buy all your paintings that way because when you join those memberships, there's a drawing for free prints. What's up, ASD? Well, now's as good time as any, Trinity. Let's see, I gotta get log in there now. Let's see, where is it? Dealing with a headache, huh, ASD? Better you than me. Lucky for me, I don't get them. Uh-oh. I didn't monetize the channel. Oh, crap. We'll fix that real quick. We'll fix that. Trinity, did you see the little joke video I did for Minnie? It's called Swamp Witch Minnie. There we go. Rain in there, huh? Oh, check it out when you get time. It was just for fun, really. And how's Sierra doing? What's odd? Set the monetization, but it's not working for some unknown reason. Oops, that's the wrong one. Stuck in the house a lot. Well, that's good. I haven't seen her in a while. In fact, it's been pretty slow on the chat lately. Get your coworkers to join up. How's the school going? Making them good grades? Speaking of school, Sierra didn't go back to school, did she, yet for her bachelor's? I meant to ask her that the last time she was here. But it's good. She hasn't gone back yet. Is she going to, I hope? I know she's got her associates, but nowadays you really want to get that bachelor's degree at least. Associate certainly does help and still opens up some more of the job market, but bachelor's opens it even more. Huh. Well, hopefully she's planning on doing that sometime soon before it gets too much later. It's better not to put it off for too long. Stop forgetting stuff too quick. Hmm. Caitlin left the Family Dollar and she went over to that food market place. It used to be that little Walmart, mini Walmart there in Trenton. She started working over there a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I hope she does. At least get that. Well, she was having problems with that new manager anyway. That new manager had something for some reason the new manager didn't like her. I don't know why, but he didn't. And Caitlin's a pretty easy person to like, so I'm sure it was his own problem. What's up, Recon? How's it going tonight? ASD's here. He's got a headache. Ken's here. Not saying much. And you're playing with the baby and listening. And I was talking to Trinity about Sierra, her sister, if she can go back to school or not. Yeah, if you can't get along with Caitlin, you can't get along with anybody. That's for sure. She's a very kind person. She's kind and caring. Yeah, Jennifer's visiting with your grandmother tonight with the baby. Maybe we'll get lucky and Minnie will stop in tonight, or Sharon. I think it's Wednesday, so Sharon might be on tonight. I think Wednesdays and Fridays is the day she comes on normally. Or he, rather. I almost said she. I said she, but it's a he. How old's the baby now, Recon? Okay, EST. Yeah, I was working today on checking out my cameras. Got one I've been trying to hook up to the Wi-Fi, but it's not cooperating very much. I've tried a few different apps. The app will connect to the Wi-Fi, but then doesn't connect to the camera. You got to connect to the camera once, but and then it wouldn't go to the Wi-Fi. Weird. 2 will be 3 in February. Oh yeah, they're a bundle of fun. Then they get walking. That's it. It's adventure time. Every every place they go is an adventure land. Discovering everything, finding everything, checking everything out. In fact, Ezra's getting close to be a year old. Caitlin's baby that Jenny's watching, and he's already wanting to get into things. And he's in a walker now. He can zip around pretty good in that thing now. Starting to call him Crash. I don't have it. You're the one that had it. Oh, that's how you got it before? It was a picture of the picture? In a picture? Terrible twos. Yes, sir. I'm very familiar with the terrible twos. We had 6 people here, but the 6th person left already. Darn it. I was waiting for them to say something. If I have it, Trinity, I would have to really do some digging to find it. I don't know if I do. I know at one time I did, but I haven't looked in quite a while through all the pictures. I mean, I did look some when I was looking for stuff for with Chris, you know. Uh, that was quite a few years ago too. I have folders for all my kids. Maybe, let's see, I'm looking Mark's folder and see if I can see anything. Might be there, it's a possibility. There is pictures of you in that folder around that time period, around that age. Let's see. Got some of you and Sierra at Hot Springs. I think that picture we had was a hardcover picture. It was already a printed out picture. I don't know if Nana still has it, if she gave it away, or might have gave it to your father. Very possible. But no, I looked in your dad's folder here, and I don't see it here. Hmm. Nope, I don't see it in his folder. I'll have to keep looking and see. Yeah, she may have the original. I was pretty sure that Nana took that picture with our own camera, though. So I would have had a copy of it somewhere. But maybe that's might be who Nana gave it to. I might have lost the digital part of it, or it might have been a real camera and it was developed and she gave it to your mother. In which case she could take a picture of it and send it to you. I think there was actually more than one picture like that. But I have some other DVDs around here somewhere, or CDs with pictures backed up on them. Could be it's on one of them. I think that was around the same time that Nate and I bought a new swing set for all you grandkids, and we had it out at the shop, by the shop, or by the garage. We had it for quite a few years, and eventually we gave it to Jennifer, I think. Ken, what are you up to tonight, bud? Just chilling? I think there's more than that one picture with you sitting in my lap in that chair, though, from different ages. 'Cause you used to sit in my lap all the time, and I know it was like when I took you to the mall that time. I think there was a picture or two then of you sitting on my lap in the chair when either I fell asleep or you did or both of us did or whatever. I think we were both sleeping on that one. Well, we're down to 4. I don't know who the other person was, but uh, I figured you'd have a lot of pictures of this side of the family with you guys. We got pictures of you from Halloween, different Halloweens and Christmas, quite a few from different Christmases, and on the deck and in the pool, in Hot Springs, and all over the place. Welcome back, ASD. Maybe you needed some food because that's why you had a headache. That's what happens to me if I don't eat. That's the one of the few times I actually get a headache normally is if I don't eat. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of them you haven't. Well, you've probably seen them all at one point. You may not remember them seeing them, but we used to always be pretty good about showing you kids the pictures when we took them. I know I always tried to show them to you kids. Well, when you come down, remind me. I actually have a couple, one or two extra 4 gigabyte flash drives. As long as you got a computer, I can always move a bunch of them pictures over to the flash drive and give you a copy of them. That's not why you have a headache. I don't know. Other people are like me too. If they don't eat, they get a headache. But who knows? The other thing is when I don't have coffee. If I don't have any coffee for a long time, especially in the morning, I'll definitely get a headache. Yeah, remind me when you come down, Trinity. We'll throw them on a flash drive. If you want more pictures, I mean, all I got's a 4 gigabyte. You can grab a bigger one from where you work or whatever, or an 8 or a 16 gig, and you can get a lot more pictures on them on it. We can put other family members on too, along with the family tree and all that good stuff, because that'll take a lot of room to do all that. But it's up to you if you want to grab yourself a flash drive that's a lot bigger than 4 gigs, and we can definitely put a lot more pictures on there for you. Probably in the thousands. Okay, well, the dollar stores definitely sell them. I know that because I've bought them there many times. Hey, you're welcome, Recon. I'm the guy that sent the rain up there to you. You're welcome. I'm returning the favor. Whichever one you can get, Trinity, even if you get another 4 gig or an 8 gig or something like that, even an 8 gig will get a lot of pictures. I even have the full set of your mom and dad's wedding pictures if you want a copy of them. Whether they like it or not, I'll give you a copy. I don't care. But it may be something you may want in the future. Get kids of your own, you may want them to see those pictures. Yeah, enjoy that rain, Recon. I tried to send up some hail to you also, but it wouldn't cooperate. Well, you go right ahead and send it, ASD. I've got rain already anyway. A little more won't make any difference. No, I'm saying I have all the wedding pictures, Trinity, not just one or two. I have them all. I was there. My best friend Alvin's the one that took the pictures for me, for them. So he made sure I had a copy of all the pictures. And of course, you kids are in them pictures too. You and Sierra. In fact, I even have the original copy of Uncle Chris's wedding to Christina. And Nancy's wedding pictures with Sean. And maybe more important to you, I actually have a copy of me and your grandmother's wedding pictures. You might even want a copy of those. And I have a copy of Jenny's wedding pictures. I get everybody's wedding pictures because everybody else loses them. I even got copies of Uncle Chris's memorial that I saved for you, Trinity. As long as you got something to put them on, I have no trouble at all giving them to you. Not at all. I'd even do the same for Sierra if she wanted me to do that. At some point, she'll have to get the flash drives for it. I'm sure it'll take more than one, for sure. You're welcome. I'm happy that somebody in the family and my grandchildren want to have copies of all the pictures to pass on further down the line. And nowadays, it's a great chance for people to take pictures of everybody with cell phones and digital cameras and all that stuff. It's very easy to do all that. Whereas in the past, everybody relied on, 35 millimeter cameras and whatnot. And, you got the film developed and you get your pictures. And unless you order double prints, you've only got one set of prints. And a lot of those, they just fade. Digital pictures don't fade. You'll always have the picture to bring up and print it if you want a hard copy of it. You're probably going to have a half a dozen of them, Trinity. It's strange. Mine does that too sometimes, Recon. When I first go on with my phone, well, it's actually sitting there waiting in chat. And then when it comes on live, the live shows, but I got the live chat there, but the chat's not scrolling. I have to actually exit the live chat and then re-enter the live chat. Yeah, you definitely still need to get that new phone or fix the old one or something. Find the old one first, probably. Hear that rain coming for you, Recon? It's coming. Here it comes. That was to wake up Ken. Did that wake you up, Ken? Get used to that sound, Recon. I've had to deal with it now for the last 6 months, I think. It's your turn. Although it did rain yesterday, it did rain today too, so I guess we could both blame it on ASD because he admitted being a witch and he could send the rain. He might be doing it to both of us. There is that possibility. Yeah, mine does it because of my bandwidth that having to reload the chat. Yeah, it says it's not supposed to rain here too a lot. Still does. Enjoy it. Okay, Trinity. Thanks for coming, sweetie. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day at work tomorrow. If you talk to Sierra, tell her to get her butt back online and join my membership. Or I have to put her over my knee. I'm sure that'll get a laugh out of her. And I watch your posts on Facebook. You may not know it sometimes, Trinity, but I watch them. But I ain't gonna say anything here. But if you need anybody to talk to, your grandparents are a phone call away. Always, okay? We love you, so remember that. Now, ASD, if you could rain a little bit of cash down on me, I'd really appreciate that one. Try that one. If not, you could throw rocks at me, but make sure they're gold. The gold rocks. Okay, Recon, no problem. You don't need to tell me if you gotta do something. Just do it. I don't worry about all that. I spent today hooking up my cameras, checking them all out, making sure they'll all work. USB, no problem, and whatever, and um, so I can look about changing to OBS at some point with multiple cameras. I'll take it. Yeah, it's a challenge. Rain me down some gold nuggets. Cash is fine too. But I'll take the gold nuggets if you can't do the cash. But I guess if you could do the cash, you'd be loaded. So I'm going to assume you couldn't do the cash. You'd have the money to buy your cameras with. And probably some pretty dang nice ones. I was just looking at my Logitech 270. I think what is it, the C270? I think it's called, yeah, the C270. And it's got the little fold out thing on the back that hooks around to the monitor. And I noticed the one thing that I didn't have is a hole in the middle where you could screw in a tripod. I'm really baffled at why Logitech never thought to put one on that. I guess I'd have to, I don't know, tape it to the tripod, I guess. As long as I get the cash from the challenge, I'm good with it. Whatever. Do you remember the same witches, but on the same idea, kind of, I guess, but the movie Salem's Lot and the Return to Salem's Lot? I actually watched them make that movie, Return to Salem's Lot. A lot of it was filmed up in New Hampshire, or no, not New Hampshire, Vermont, in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. So I got to watch them make that one. Yeah, I knew Elgato had a webcam. I'm sure it's a pretty good quality one too. I figured they probably had a tripod too, but um, the let's see, my HD video cam is a 24 megapixel indoor. And I went to their website last night just checking. They have their own tripods, and surprisingly, they've even got the big rack with the track on it. You can move it back and forth and all that, which I actually just made my own. But I like theirs. They have another one that tilts up like this at an angle, which I really liked. Well, like to do it this way. So you can adjust your camera at the angle, which also makes it further away and closer, which is a pretty neat one too. I don't know how much that costs. I couldn't find a price on them at the time, but I'm sure they'll be pricey enough. But being a indoor probably won't be that bad. I'm sure Elgato's is a lot more for a tripod. They tend to be a pretty high dollar. And their microphone. I've seen the reviews on the Elgato microphone. They had excellent reviews. I'm sure it probably is a good one. Um, I would like to get another microphone eventually. This one's been pretty good. This one's been a pretty decent microphone for the price. And I could put a. Um, I have run some software with it before. Change your voice and all that stuff, and make it bassier or whatever you want. But I didn't like the way the software worked. It seemed to take more resources than I wanted to give it. But this one comes with the tripod, the mic holder, everything. This is the Maona. Weird. I don't know if that's a correct pronunciation or not. Yeah, it was something like a Voice Mod Pro, something like that. It was free, but it had a ton of effects and all kinds of stuff in it. Compressors, delays, echoes, reverb. I mean, all kinds of effects. Plus the equalizer part itself. Things like a 10-band equalizer. Work with mono, stereo, surround sound, all that stuff. Now, that's a pretty good sized program. I know that. I remember taking a while to download it. But you probably would have used a lot of the effects more than I would, because they got the robot sounds and alien sounds and all that. And I wouldn't have used any of that stuff. But it actually caused some conflicts with um, my mics. So I ended up removing it. Oh, you have the Elgato mic? That's right. I thought I remembered you saying you was getting the Elgato mic. I'm gonna look at some other ones in the future here. I've got my eye on a couple of different brands. I wish I had saved some of my studio mics, like the condensers I had. I could just got a converter and converted from XLR to USB. Yeah, Elgato is really going into a lot of different hardware stuff for streaming. I noticed they've basically they've got the whole lineup for anybody that wants to start streaming. You could go right there, go shopping, and you could buy almost everything you needed to start streaming with. Hmm. My internet must have lagging like crazy again tonight. I tried to pull up another tab to look up something and just sitting there doing nothing. Oh well. Actually, well, our download's pretty good, but shouldn't have been doing that. Maybe the upload's down a lot. Download is at 17 megabits per second. Pretty dang good, really. I don't know why it's lagging like that, unless it's the upload. Ken, you're not very talkative tonight, bud. I haven't seen you talking too much. Upload ain't that bad. It's 1.06. Not bad at all. I was going to look up that Voice Mod Pro and see if that was the same one I downloaded before. Voice Mod. Yeah, I bet that's the same one I had before. Pretty sure. Yeah. That's the one. Oh, it's just got a demo of it. So maybe it wasn't. Unless I paid for it and don't remember it. Hmm. The review on it? Well, I want to get something that's got some pretty good bass to it. Bass and something smooth that comes out smooth. Good, powerful mic. But I checked that today too. I checked my mics. All the mics are in my cameras. Made sure my video camera, which this one actually has, that's my camera. And it's a good little camera. You can turn this around however you want. Spot up on top where you can put your own microphone up here. On there, you can put another light on top of it, all kinds of crap. But for the price, it's a pretty good buy. Comes with 2 batteries and a charger. You can use other microphones with it too. You can get a wide angle lens with it. I thought about doing a better review on it. I saw 2 or 3 reviews on it. They weren't very thorough reviews though. If I was looking for a review on it, like on that, I would want a lot more than what the reviews were showing. It'll do 1080p. It's 4K. So it's for nowadays. It's a pretty good little camera. I think it was a little over $100. I don't remember. I'd have to look it up again. Although there's a software you can get for it. The software sucks for your phone, but it does come with its own remote control, which makes it really handy. So you can use your own remote with it for pausing, fast forward, playback, um, zoom. It's got 16x zoom on it, so you can zoom it and all that good stuff. I've done several videos with it. But it's been pretty good. Recon, did we lose you there, bud? Did the internet finally swallow you alive? I think it did Ken tonight. He's been really quiet tonight. But there are other equalizers and stuff like that that are free out there you can get from mics too. I probably will look at some of them eventually. This is a heavy mic right here. This thing is it's not plastic, it's all metal. It's pretty heavy. It reminds me of the Marshall they used for recording. But it wasn't USB, it was XLR. I was surprised I was able to get all my cameras to work with the mics that were in the cameras. Now the 920, that I think that one's got two. That's got two mics in it because you can run that one in stereo. The C270's got one mic. It's mono, but it caps at 720p. The 920 is supposedly would do 4K, but I don't believe it. It does do the 1080p okay though. There's a lot of equipment I'd like to get if I could afford it, for sure. I'd be a little more enthused about some other equipment if my internet was a lot better though. Money's tight, but if it would improve the channels and get more people in here, it'd be worth doing it. I looked on Amazon for mics and eBay. There's a crap load of mics out there now. It's unimaginable how many mics are out there. Of course, every one of them claim they're the best, even though they're cheaper ones. But that's why I actually do like to look at the reviews on them. I do actually watch a lot of reviews. If I'm interested in getting something that's pricey at all, I'm going to watch a review on it. Half the time I forget to take the damn cover off it. I've had that happen before. A couple of times. You part way through a video and then you realize, uh-oh, we left the cover on. That was usually when I was using the remote. Although I should have noticed it, but for some reason I didn't. I guess because I was going from one menu to another, and that didn't matter. The menu doesn't interrupt the actual video part of it. Mainly, I check the video card, make sure there's nothing I want on it, and then I'll delete, or actually I'll reformat the card. Nobody's talking, so I guess, I don't know, maybe everybody left. It says 3 people here, but nobody's saying anything. It is really only 2 people. And I'm getting bad as can. I'm about ready to fall asleep myself. I'm kind of watching RVs too, because Nancy said she'd like to get one too. I don't know where she's going to put it, but that's what she tells me. Yeah, well, I think it was just me and you, EST, and maybe Recon or Ken. Recon might have lost connection, but I don't know. But anyway, it's been an hour anyway, so I think I'm going to shut it down anyway. I'm pretty tired tonight for some dang reason. I'm about ready to fall asleep. Of course, I guess all these nights with no sleeping very well has caught up to me, so maybe I'll finally get some tonight. So y'all have a good night. Take care. Yeah, it's 11:30. I started at 10:30, so it's been an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. See if I can get some sleep tonight for a change. So AST, thanks for coming. You too, Ken, Recon, if you're there. You all stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow night. I'm going to try to remember to get a hold of Brad so I can get Brad to come back on at some point. Anyway, have a good night, guys.